Hey everybody, welcome back to the 415 podcast with your girls, Miss B and Keita. And for those who don't know, this is a podcast about two BFFs who's bringing their phone conversations to life to you people. This is what we do every day. Miss B, what's up?
Hello. What up, y'all? Welcome back, like she said.
Yes. Welcome back, people. So last week, what did we talk about?
Episode 46.
46, because ain't no 45, B.
B? Yeah, because we skipped that number. Because it don't exist no more. Okay?
Mm-mm.
You got to learn how to count again. 43, 44, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah. Ain't no 45B.
Ain't no 45B. Yeah, so last week we touched on a lot of hot topics. Jesse Smollett. We talked about R. Kelly. We talked about
Robert Kraft.
Yeah.
Not macaroni.
Robert Kraft. So yeah,
Nike.
We had a nice little juicy episode last week.
Ooh, Jordan Woods.
Yeah, we ain't finished with that one though. Continuation. Yeah. All of that.
Yeah, this is episode 47.
This is 47, and it's gonna be called Issa Love Triangle.
Ooh, is y'all ready for the love triangle? Oh, sugar, honey, iced tea.
Right. But before we do all that, Miss B, how's your day going?
You know, it's Sunday when we record and stuff, but happy Wednesday to y'all who listening. I had a really good weekend. I went and saw Medea's new joint. What is it called? A funeral?
Yeah, Medea's.
I think family funeral or something like that. And right now, it's second in box office at 27 million. And I'm so happy that I was part of that whole 27 million. My little ticket. Yeah, I snuck my little Chick-fil-A up in there, had my shake and stuff.
So
all up in the movie theater. You know, I want no popcorn.
She ain't sneak a snack. She ain't sneak chips. She ain't sneak a soda. She snuck a whole Chick-fil-A meal with a milkshake. So I can only imagine she was in that joint like.
You know, I was being nice, you know, because normally I'll be like trying to get that last one in the corner of the cup. I was like, okay, you're going to have to forfeit that penny right there. Yep. But I was all in, tearing up them fries and them nuggets. Okay, they were strips, but whatever. But yeah, it was a good movie. I was cracking up the whole time. I just love black people. You know why? Because when we watch movies, we don't just watch the movie. We talking to the characters as if they can hear us talking to them.
Right.
So there was one point in the movie where somebody said something, one of the characters said something, and then one of the audience was like, please do. And everybody just busted out laughing. I was like, man, that one day I did not get this on record to make this a moment. This is why I love us, because it don't matter where we from, where we live, Cali, New York, Atlanta, whatever, people are exactly the same in the black community. Like, we do the same stuff. Like, black is so dope. I love us. That's what I'm saying.
Because we're some magical beings. I keep telling people that.
Facts. Only black girl magic, black man magic. Did they say black man magic? Did I just make that up?
Black man
I don't think
magic.
men want to be magical. I don't think they want to be magical. But, you know, whatever.
You don't think black men would be magical?
I said I don't think they want to be called or titled magical.
Oh, no, they're magical. Oh.
In certain areas. Okay, fine. Go on.
Crazy.
Go.
Crazy.
I know. How are you doing?
I'm cool in the gang. I actually stayed in all weekend because I really didn't feel like doing nothing. I needed to get my energy up. The only reason why I went out the house yesterday was because I had to go get my phone fixed at Sprint because I got to trade my phone in.
She thinks she all that. She thinks she all that because she just made it on this new joint. I missed it because my phone decided to black out before the new drink came out. So I had to end up getting the one before this one. But it's still cool. I'm going to rock with my Samsung S9. It's fine. Pictures is popping.
Trust me, my phone going to be old in about 2 months. Because the foldable coming out.
Yeah, that ain't lit. But I don't know. I think that was Nokia.
No,
They
that's
the ones that
Samsung.
had. No, it's not. I read
Yeah,
something
it
that it
is.
wasn't
I just
them.
looked at it. It's Samsung foldable, and then
It was
Samsung
another one.
10 5G coming. So yeah, my phone gonna be old about 3 months.
Hmm. To be honest with you, for a phone to be foldable, that's a tablet. So, I mean, really?
Hmm?
Now you're trying to bring two in ones. You're trying to make it a two-in-one situation.
Yep,
But you know how much that's gonna cost?
about 1,500. You might as well get a
She.
whole laptop.
I'm looking at this thing right here. Say Samsung S10 with 1 terabyte from AT&T is $1,600. I said you could buy a whole Apple computer and still have money left over.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. These phones, that's what I'm saying, man. The way these phones are set up. Look, and then the flip phone only $50. $50.
Oh, I looked at one of those yesterday. I said, "Dang, I should get a flip phone so when I get mad at somebody, I could be like, yo, shut up, click."
Mm. Ooh, when that text message come through.
Oh Lord.
Okay, back to basic. Okay. You gotta come off your little what you call that?
Something is wrong with you. Truly
Yes.
wrong with you.
All right. I'm just gonna apologize in advance because when I laugh, I'm loud. I'm an Aries, so we lit all day. So just turn your volume down, okay? It's gonna be loud when I laugh. That's just what it is. And I think my laugh is so infectious that you laugh because I'm laughing. You know what I mean? Oh, and I just want to put that out there. Keita loud too, so don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Don't
I
let
try to
don't
turn
let
my
this
head away.
soft talking fool you.
Yeah, because my voice is like, I don't know what my voice is. I don't like my voice. After 47 episodes, I don't like my voice.
Right. You better get it together.
Yeah. Sorry, my table just rocked, so you might hear that noise. It's whatever. But yeah, man, I think this was a good weekend. I felt like I've been back at the gym, getting ready for these little 2 pieces. You feel me? Trying to get beach ready. Keita over there showing out as well.
I ain't showing out, Shawty.
I'm just saying. I saw it. Look, I sorted it.
You sorted it, girl.
Yes, girl, I
I
sorted it. I was like,
said, I was in the mirror the other day and I was like, myself saying, I said, girl, you should go and put these things up on Instagram.
I was like, well, her nah, she never match her socks. I'm like,
Never.
why she can't get the 2 blues and the 2 pinks? Why she gotta be 4 on 5 all day everywhere? That's fine.
Let me tell
Go
you
ahead and
something.
brand it. She
The
probably didn't even
same
notice
color
that she
socks
had the
could be
color.
right there and I still go grab the other sock.
Got to be different. I get it. Got to be more
But it's
careful.
all right. As long as my
Stay right
feet
there,
warm.
right? Stay right there, right?
Stay right there, right?
So I challenged myself to learn 2 new words today, and y'all can laugh at me because y'all probably know these, but for me it was something. But I'll give you one of them: proliferation. Proliferation.
And what does it mean?
It means a rapid increase in numbers. I was like, that don't even sound like that. It sounded like a holleration. The way that words was set up, it didn't sound like it was an increase in, rapid increase in numbers. It's kind of like how social media like came out of nowhere, and now everybody's all over it.
Right.
The proliferation of social media. So I felt good about myself. The other word I ain't gonna tell y'all because y'all gonna be like, she dumb. So I ain't telling y'all that. I'm gonna keep that to myself. But yeah, proliferation, Keita, what it mean?
A rapid increase in numbers.
I was like, that's kind of cool. I was reading this article, for work, and I was like, I've heard this word so many times, but I guess I never really thought about what it meant. And I was like, you know what? You're supposed to learn something new every day, right? Hey, there you go.
There was a proliferation in the downloads of the 415 podcast.
Come on.
What'd you say?
Come on.
What'd you say?
What are you doing on this Sunday? Shout out about a Honda. Yes, God. I had to take my robe off. I got hot.
Did you get hot because of the word or hot because of that text you just got?
I mean, I think it's a little bit of both. Come on, text message. Come on, praise him. Ha. All right. Back to business. Now, when we was on episode 46 talking about them hot topics, Jordan Woods, see, we didn't get the whole, her side of the story. So anytime like some crazy something comes out, everybody's gonna talk about it. We know, sooner rather than later, or maybe more later, the truth will come out from the other side, the other party. So Miss Jordan Woods had a sit down with the beautiful Jada Pinkett of Red Table Talk.
And Jada.
Yeah, shout out to Jada. And I thought it was a pretty cool 30-minute episode. That was kind of cool. This her, talking about. I didn't know that they had this deep relationship. I didn't know that Jordan Woods' father was a part of the Fresh Prince crew. Didn't know that he was behind the scenes. Didn't know he passed. So it's a lot of stuff that I kind of like learned. And I'm not trying to say like I'm taking up for her. It was just like just good to just see, who this girl is, where she come from. So apparently what Jada was saying is it's not just her family being hurt, it's the Smith family being hurt and the Kardashian family, Jenner family being hurt. And I was like, So it turns out that Jordan Woods was it her brother and Will Smith's oldest son were best friends, and then Jordan and Jaden were really close. And then I guess Jaden introduced her to Kylie in high school or something like that. And then that's how that whole
they all went to school together.
Friendship or whatever with the Smiths, Kardashian, and Woods came about. So I was like, wow, that's pretty crazy. But I guess LA isn't that big.
Calabasas.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So
if they ain't Calabasas, they were Smiths.
Right. So it was cool, like, because Will Smith was on set for Bad Boys 3. Shout out to that. I'm excited for that. And he just had a lot to say. Like, he was giving fatherly advice. He was, being a mentor or whatever. And, again, they weren't, just because they knew her, they really weren't just trying to be on her side. They wanted the truth as well, I guess. So that's kind of, it was cool to hear it. What'd you get out of it, like?
For one, I do like the fact that, Black Power, so she didn't go to a national syndicated television show to speak her truth. She went to Red Table Talk, worked on Jada. Facebook Watch. I like the fact that even though their family, they embraced her and allowed her to speak her truth, allow her to say what she needed to say, because the way social media is and the way TMZ and the way these other outlets on Instagram or whatever, they wasn't going to allow Jordan to speak her truth or whatever she had to say. You know what I'm saying? It was always, I felt like everybody was more geared towards the Kardashians because of who they are, what power they got. I don't think that anybody was willing to hear her out. Like, everybody wanted to blame Jordan for breaking up a home that was already broken up. That's my thing. So I did like that part. Then I like the fact after the interview, everybody jumped on Khloe like, you dumbass. How are you going to allow her to, how are you going to drag her for something that was already done? Like, and
it's crazy.
And I feel like Tristan, I feel like this is what happened. Just my opinion. I feel like Tristan, they were already broken up. And it wasn't in the public eye. Right? I feel like Tristan did that so she can go back and tell Khloe what happened, but she didn't do it. She didn't tell her that part, and then it just came out because somebody else was at that party that knew what was going on. Somebody else was at that party and was like, "Yeah, this is what's going on. This is what happened. Jordan and Tristan had sex. And I felt like Tristan ran with it because he didn't want to be with Khloe no more.
I'm actually calling him Tristan.
What's his name?
On.
Tristan, whatever his name. That ninja didn't want to be with her no more. Or he didn't want to be, he didn't want to be associated with her or whatever. I felt like he ran with it because 2-3 days later, he was at dinner with somebody else.
But men gonna be men, right?
And I don't like the fact,
especially when they really,
right,
especially when they wasn't even all the way in from jump.
right. And I don't like the fact that he allowed Jordan to get dragged for a kiss that he initiated. You kissed her.
And she said he didn't do anything wrong, so she was protecting him as well. Now, a lot of people was trying to like drag her on that part.
Who, Jordan?
When she was just like, I don't think he did anything wrong, you know, like that whole point. I was like, girl, now I don't know. The other part I felt like is she probably would have saved herself if she just would have came out flat right when it happened. Like if she just would have been like, I was at this party, ended up being in Tristan's house. I was just chilling with a couple of people. We was drinking, whatever. And then as I was leaving, because it was like super late, as I was leaving, he was walking me to the car, and then boom. I felt like if she would have like came out her face then and said it, she probably wouldn't have been dragged as much.
Okay.
They would still drag her, but like I feel like at least she owned it in that moment. She didn't own it. She went around it, and then social media got wind of it and made it even worse. And now it's hard for her to come back from that.
Okay. So this is how I feel, and this will spark the next topic of our episode. I feel like Jordan, she's 21 years old. She's still young, so she can't really assess situations like she should. She's in the party like, she's like, oh, my friends, we're going to a party. It's Tristan's house. Oh, okay. Well, I'm cool because I know Tristan. I'm good. So if anything happened, I should be all right. You get there. She said she had, everybody said, oh, she was all cozy up, giving him a lap dance. But she said she was on an arm in a chair. He was on the couch. And, everybody's talking, I'm quite sure it's loud. So, you can't really talk to a person if it's loud. They can't hear you. She probably leaned over, talked to him a little bit. Her leg was over his bottom part of his leg, so his feet. And
which is so funny that we were able to like grab that little like detail that's actually pretty big. Because all people running with is her leg was on his leg.
Right.
Not
it's at the bottom of her
leg
feet.
Was,
it was at the bottom of his feet. So it looks like, she gave him a lap dance. Okay, whatever. Anyway. So next day comes, she said she was drunk. She said she been on a party binge all weekend. So all her parties that she been going to, she been leaving at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Which may seem normal for Calabasas or wherever you at, whatever. So she told Tristan, hey, I'm about to go. I'm leaving. My driver's outside. My driver's outside, so I have to go. And he was like, oh, are you sure you want to go? You can stay here. It's cool. She's like, no, I gotta go. It's time to go. So she said he leaned in, gave her a kiss, and she immediately looked at him like, are you serious? Did that just happen? Like, all right, wait a minute. No, that didn't just happen. No. And she said she got in the car and said it herself again. Did that just happen? No. So she said she got home, talked to Kylie and Chloe, and said, yeah, I was at Tristan's house at a party. Chloe, because she wanted to be nosy, so what was going on? What happened at the party? Was he, all up on some girls? No, I wasn't on no girls. I mean, he wasn't up on no girls. Everything was cool. Everything was great. Da-da-da-da. But she said she left out the important detail of saying, he kissed me. And she said she didn't say that. She said she didn't say that because she didn't want to add fuel to the fire of what was already going on with their situation.
And the crazy part is, I feel like, okay, she already at the bottom, right? So one more negative thing ain't gonna take her nowhere because she already at the bottom. So it's like that little more piece. She was already on the whole situation was already on fire. So adding more wasn't gonna do much.
But this is before all that came out.
No, I'm saying like they was already dealing with stuff. Chloe and Tristan.
Yeah.
So Jordan saying he kissed me wouldn't make it an even bigger deal.
I think
because they was already on fire.
Right, and I think Jordan probably didn't tell her because one, if I tell her, is she gonna believe me? Two, what is she gonna do if I tell her, because everybody done told her that he been cheating. She know he cheated. He was cheating on her while her pregnant. And now, I just don't want to add no fuel to the fire. I don't want to be in the middle of it.
Mm.
But then it comes out because, people who D-Rod and the Kardashians want to be all up in it. So,
Well,
do you tell if somebody is doing something crazy, and would a person believe it?
right. So, Keita, let me ask you a question then. Since you brought this up, if the man that I don't have was cheating on me and you knew about it, would you tell me?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. But the question is you gonna believe it?
Okay. I guess. Because I'm thinking back to college and somebody had told me. I believe it because I tried to run up on the whole situation. But people like to run.
Right.
So yeah, I caught that one. But yeah, I don't know. There are some people who won't believe it. So deep in love.
But
so scared to be single and alone.
And that's the thing. I think that some men, it's crazy because some women, or I'm not gonna make this gender bias. Men and women, they be so caught up in who they're with that this man or woman could be cheating on you. Don't caught them in so many different ways. They have manipulated your thinking. And you're like, oh no, he would never do this. Oh, she would never do this. And it's one of your close friends. That's how some friendships get broken. Because your close friend that you known for 20 years could come to you and say, look, I done seen Jerome down here talking to Felicia. All hugged up on her, whatever. I seen him go home with her, get in the car, and they leave. Something, you need to check that situation. Well, you probably looked at it wrong. He probably was just giving her a ride home, or that's what he probably gonna tell her. Oh, I just gave her a ride home, and you gonna believe it?
Sister-in-law, baby Tracy.
Right.
she alive.
Just crazy.
But you know what else? It's like, again, nobody want to be single. Nobody want to be by themselves. And then another part of it is you didn't see Medea's new joint, and this went on in the movie. When I tell you how, y'all just need to go watch that because that is some kind of something. And shout outs to the Instagram celebrities that made it to his movie. Oh, I can't remember the guy who plays the choir director, the preacher's wife. What is that guy named that wear all them crazy wigs? He's sometimes a baby or a little girl.
Sometimes
Patrice,
a baby, sometimes the first lady, sometimes choir director, sometimes the preacher.
Yes. Yes. He was in it. That girl, the skinny girl.
Christy.
Yep. What's her name? Charlene? Yep, Charlene. I think her name is Charlene.
Charlene.
Yep, her. And then Joanne. The light-skinned Hispanic with the blonde weave that jumped over the fence. There's like a meme or a gif or whatever. When everybody's like, when 5 o'clock hit, this how I be. And yeah, so that guy. It's like so many people in that. But anyway, to get back on topic, that went on in the movie, cheating, and being the wife and matriarch of the family, you want to keep your family together. See, when kids get involved, that's when it gets a little sticky. For some, and let me not make that a general statement. For some, it gets a little sticky because they want their family to be together. I mean, Keisha Cole did it for a little while. They was co-parenting within the same household, same apartment house, whatever. So I'm just saying, I don't know.
I really believe that people make that as an excuse.
I know.
I really feel like staying together for the family is a damn excuse. I'm sorry. Because nobody said that. People keep thinking, oh, I don't want to have a broken. I seen somebody say this the other day. Oh, I always say I never wanted a broken home, and look at me now. Just because you and the child's father or mother isn't together doesn't mean it has to be a broken home. It's broken because you allow it to be broken. If your bitterness and your stubbornness comes between what's supposed to happen for the kids, that's when it becomes a broken home. Nobody said that you can't have the same love and support by being in separate places. I hate when people
Yeah.
say, "Oh, I gotta be there for the kid." No, no, no. You don't want to go, so stop telling everybody that you want to go.
Hmm.
If you really don't want to go, stop saying that. Oh, yeah, yeah, they getting on my nerves. No, you don't want to leave. Just say
Yeah.
that.
Hmm.
You want to stay there and be miserable because that's what you want. Now, if you really want to go, you will go and you will find a way to make it work for you, for everybody, for all parties involved.
Right.
Stop with the bull crap. Oh, I got to do this for the kids, because guess what? You doing it for the kids, but the kids still can see that it's a miserable ass house. Trust and believe. Your kids will pick up on everything. They know when
Hmm.
it's when the house is being fake. Trust me,
Mm-mm-mm.
they know when it's being fake. So you
Yeah.
better off just go and find you a little apartment, or go and find you a house to rent or whatever, and y'all work it out, maturely. Stop with the bull
Mm-mm-mm.
crap. Oh, my kid, my kids. I need my kids. Got him. Stop, stop, stop it, stop it. And I know, because guess what? My home ain't broke.
Hmm.
Yeah, divorced with a kid, but guess what? My kid knows both his father and mother. Spends equal amount of time with both, and
Mm-hmm.
both the mother and father gets along for the kid, and not
Hmm.
on some trying to sneak around and trying to do it. No, no, no. It is a co-parenting situation. We know that
Hmm.
kid is more important than anything else we got going on.
Hmm. Gotta tell the truth, man. Again, truth hurts, and nobody want to go through that. Everybody want to come up. You know how much energy and work it is to keep a lot going.
Yes, it's draining. Oh my god. It's the
You so dumb, but like you gotta keep coming up. And Jada said that. She said she went through it, and it took her all this time for her to really get there. So she was just like, "Yeah, Jordan, it's gonna take you a while as well."
mm-hmm.
You know, like, you got somebody right there telling you straight up that she went through this stuff. So it should be like a,
Right.
you know, clicking your brain like, okay, she went through this, and social media wasn't as heavy as it is now. So
Mm-hmm.
I might want to listen so that, because she was just like, I'm not even worried about my career. I'm worried about my family safety. My brother can't even come outside. My mom can't go to work, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, all because you didn't want to tell the truth, straight up. But on the other side is I heard, a lot of people going in on Chloe,
Oh yeah.
going around, running around telling like, oh, if Jordan's the one that broke up everything, it's her fault, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. But I think Chloe said she said things that wasn't right.
But
So I don't know if she's
she
saying
still feel betrayed by Jordan though. It wasn't Jordan's fault. The
right, but I
lie,
don't
yeah, she
know.
shouldn't have lied. She should have came and said, "Okay, Tristan kissed me." That's the only thing she could be mad about.
But also, I don't think. Well, I guess I'm trying to figure out if she's saying she said, meaning Jordan said, or she, as in Chloe herself, said some things that she didn't like or
Chloe.
wasn't right. Okay then. But yeah, because you didn't even give her a chance to probably speak. But then again, I guess Jordan being in the middle of it all, she probably didn't know how to say it or whatever the
But
case
Jordan
was. But
said that she reached out. She said she talked to Kylie, whatever her
hmm
name is, Kylie. She talked to Kylie, and she said she tried to reach out to Chloe, text and call her. But how would Chloe
yeah,
know if she blocked her?
yeah. Well, you don't want them kind of friends. And then also the best part of it was when she said the people that she was with at that party didn't even have her back. Nobody
That's the
came out.
fucked up part.
I was like, those ain't your friends.
But she said she realized that now. She was
Oh
like,
yeah.
yeah, the same people. I was like, woo woo, we know we're going. Wasn't even there for me.
Mhm.
You know,
And the people that actually had her number was out on social media blasting her instead of blasting her via text when you have her whole number.
right? That
So
part,
yeah, yeah, that part for sure. But yeah, that's Jordan Woods, y'all.
child.
That's crazy. But I want to give a quick shout out to Zendaya with her new fashion line with Tommy Hilfiger. She had her fashion show, and the beautiful Grace Jones graced the stage. That was cool.
For those who don't know, that is Noelle Jones' sister. Was it Pat? Is it Pastor or Bishop? Bishop Noel?
Oh, no.
Bishop Noel Jones? Yeah. Yeah, that's his sister.
Is it?
Yeah, girl. I was
I
like,
guess
that's
I
your
didn't know that.
sister? And I had to go to Wikipedia. I said, well, I'll be damned. That is
Let
your
me go
sister.
look it up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go look it up because I know they're from the island somewhere. I think.
Yep, that's his sister.
They Jamaican. But why does she look more? Why? You already know where I'm going with
Yep,
that.
I already know where you was going. But anyway.
Okay. but but yeah, shout out to her. Then I had asked Keita off air. I asked Keita off air, like, are black people still upset with Tommy Hilfiger? Because I know it was a thing in the 90s or maybe early 2000s where they didn't want black people to wear their stuff. So I think I had owned one item, and I came off that item fast. Or was that? I guess it was them and Timberland.
I'm gonna tell you, Levi's, Timberland, Tommy Hilfiger. Like, people don't know the history of all this stuff. Like, if child, anyway, because I don't want to upset them New Yorkers, because they love their Timbs.
Yeah, I'm the only one that ain't look. I used to rock them J's. Shoot, I used to rock them hard. You understand me? I ain't about to buy them. They uncomfortable.
I seen that. Is it? Maybe I'm tripping, but I seen something about FUBU trying to come back.
I mean, if Fila could come back, shoot, why can't FUBU come back?
No, I'm just saying. I seen something. Maybe it was just a regular. Somebody was trying to restart a post, probably.
I mean, look, you got Solange bringing back Black Planet, so
child, my dumb self went right to it. You already knew I was
Everybody was trying to find their login.
Huh?
I don't remember. Everybody's out there trying to find their login. I don't know what mine was.
This is my first. I never had a Black Planet account.
Oh, I had one, child. I was only using it for the dating site, I felt like.
You said what?
I was using it for the dating site part.
And let me tell you, do you know, speaking of that.
There was some fine ones up there.
Speaking of that, so I did my Black Planet login. Black Planet is so confusing. So I'm trying to give it time because maybe they'll try to revamp whatever. So I'm like, how does this crap work? It's like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all in one. So I'm like, yo, this is like crazy. So
it wasn't always like that. They revamped the site a couple years ago.
So I did my post.
I felt like,
and hey, whatever post I did. I think I did like 5 posts. So some of these people coming in my inbox, straight all men coming in the inbox. Hey, how you doing? Whatever. So this one guy. Hey, you are so beautiful. Now, can I get to know you? I said, no, I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm not here for that. I'm just whatever. But I'm saying I would love, you are so beautiful and I would love to love you. And all this other stuff.
That might be your soulmate.
Child,
Didn't
no.
you post something about the soulmate?
I said, no, I'm sorry. I'm not here for that. I don't want that. He was like, but
look at you blocking blessings.
No, not that blessing. Because
blocking blessings.
No, child, no.
She said no.
No, I don't.
You don't know what you
want.
Because don't count stuff out.
I keep hurting myself, and I don't want to keep doing that.
Wait. Clarify hurting yourself, because people out here gonna try to form their own stuff. Hold on. Clear that drain up.
My feelings get invested.
Okay.
And my feelings shouldn't be invested. And I keep hurting myself. Like, thinking that it's going to go somewhere and it doesn't because it falls off. And it's like, yeah, you should have known that was going to happen. So, I'm going to just stay.
So, what it is you probably have to fix something within yourself. So that you don't keep getting in those kind of situations. Because sometimes the woman has certain traits about her that kind of lures in those type of dudes who, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Brings out those kind of things.
No. It's not that. No. It's not like I'm getting the same type of dude. It's different people. It's different characteristics, different personalities, different everything, and it just seems like it just falls off. Like somebody is just like, nope. Somebody in somewhere is like, nope. We're going to push you back. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to just stay to myself because I don't.
Well, Have you asked yourself if you're ready to do that? Or is you ready to date? Is you ready to be in a relationship? Is you just trying to have just a friend, just go to the movies with, somebody to hang? Like, you gotta probably think about that. Ask yourself.
Okay, so this is the thing with me. I'm a very confusing, individual.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I
Mm-hmm.
want to be around somebody.
I don't know how I'm so cool with
Right.
her, but go
I want
ahead.
to be around somebody. I want to go out. I want to have somebody I can communicate with or whatever. But I don't want you in my face all damn day long. I don't feel like I need to talk to you all day. I don't feel like I need to text you all day. I don't feel like I need to do that. And there's some people, they like that. I don't. Like,
I know I
I'm
do.
good with, I like I said before, I think I need to date somebody out of town. We could, like, if that's the case, like, if it's here in the same state, no. If they're out of town, then I could we could text, FaceTime,
Girl,
whatever.
find somebody in Kennesaw. That's out of town.
Girl, bye. No, I'm still in the same state. I mean,
Girl, Kennesaw
you
Fall.
gonna get on
They
my
got nice houses
nerves.
over there, though. You hear me? They got nice houses over there, though.
You want to come over here? No, I don't want to come over there today.
2-hour drive. Go and do it.
Like, I don't.
That's
Look,
out of town.
I don't want to come over there.
That's Alabama.
Hmm.
That's Alabama. 2 hours.
I don't know. Like, no, I don't think I'm ready to date. But it's like,
I think you should just make you a list.
But it's like but you still want to have, like, hey, what's going on? I'm good. Da, 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 da. Girl, I don't know. I'm so confused. Like, I'm done.
You need to go write a list because that's what you
I
need.
wrote a list before, and when I wrote a list, I
Nope.
feel like somebody was going off my blueprint and my list, so I got to write a whole nother list. Matter of fact, I got the list and I sealed it. So, yeah.
I think you should do the list opposite. Say what you don't like. How about that?
Ciao.
Bingo. That silent there, that was it. So go and try that. What you don't like, write that down. Then you can figure out what it is that you want. Go on and try. That's your homework for the week. Now, moving right along to some injustice. Stephon Clark. Did you hear that?
Yeah, the
Sacramento
the police weren't being charged.
Why is this always a story? This was in Medea's movie as well. Like, he hit so many good points. Like, this whole episode is pretty much kind of like running right off of that movie. But it's crazy. Another one. Another family not getting the justice. Another one. My whole thing is he in his grandma's backyard. Backyard. So he was at a family function? Like, this stuff crazy. And you know it gotta be California all over that. I feel like isn't it that California is the only state that hasn't fired their police staff or whatever?
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody who said that. Or maybe I was listening to some video or something. Yeah, could have been that. But yeah, that's a sad one right there. Another family not getting the closure, justice they deserve. Sad, sad, sad. But yeah. The last part of this episode. So I asked this random question right before we started. And I said to Keita, Keita, can you date more than one guy and start to fall for them both? Like, they're both bringing everything that you want. And then it gets to the point where now I have to choose, but you can't choose because you want them both. Has that ever happened to anybody?
And I said no, because mine's fall off, so I wouldn't know how to handle that situation.
Because normally it's like, dang, I'm dating two guys, and this one has this one, and this one doesn't have that, but he has this, and he doesn't have that. If they can just morph into one, I got a whole man now.
But guess what? It's not a problem with doing that, because men do it all the time.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, what if they both proposed?
He proposed.
Girl got 2 rings.
Yes,
Bitch, I got 2 rings. You gotta do any, many, money off the ring.
No, you ain't gonna get that far. You ain't gonna get that far. You'll make your decision before that time happen.
I mean, I guess, because a lot of other factors come in, huh? I mean, a lot.
I mean, at this point, in this point in time, it's like you have to date multiple people to see what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
Because then you got to start putting in the factor, okay, you may want kids, but this one may not want kids, and this one do want kids. Or this one's not willing to move out of state. This one may be willing to move out of state.
that's a good one.
This one may something other factors. You gotta do the whole pros and cons list. Which is
that was a random question right there. Like, what if like you dating like two great guys? What if they end up like they both want to have kids, they both willing to move, across the country with you, want to be married, in the church, like everything that you want. What if they both? What if there's nothing that's different?
I guess you'll have two husbands. Polygamy at its best.
Take you back to Martin.
Polygamy at its best, child.
Concubine.
Mm-hmm. But like, what if you were in that situation? Because, like, yeah, I've been around people who have multiples, and they get along just fine. But what if I am the woman who in a situation and these both great men, and I'm like, dang, I don't want.
Why she rocking in her seat?
Right. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to get rid of y'all. Like, y'all, so yeah, we need to work this out.
I mean, obviously they.
But think about it from a business standpoint. Both of y'all, all three of y'all making money. That's how much money, total income for the household. If you know what I'm saying, like, shit.
Yeah, that's a. Dang. Oh my goodness. That's a good thought to have right there, because if I ever get presented with that, or I don't know, or anybody I know that's close that is presented with that, I don't know how.
You just keep going.
Ooh.
I mean, at some point you have to let it go, because you don't want somebody to get hurt. Because somebody investing too much time, it's like, I don't want to waste your time.
Yeah. Or I guess it'll stop when they ask, are you dating anybody else? That kind of thing.
Yes, I am.
But then it's like, but I really want to take this to another level. Are you on board with that? Meaning you need to cut off the other. But what if the other one, as you get ready to go cut it off, is like, I want to take this to the next level.
Child, that's crazy.
Yo, I don't know.
And I guarantee you, that's when the situation comes when one of them will be that person that comes back to you in a couple of years and be like, I still love you, right?
Yo. Like, I was never able to move on. I had a kid, but...
I got married, but I was always thinking about you.
Yes. That's crazy.
Speaking of that, maybe, I know why I don't want to date. I know why. Because I have not fully got over feelings of somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish I knew how to shake and remove those damn feelings. I don't care how much I'd be like, okay, don't text them, don't call them, don't look at a picture, don't do nothing, don't reach out, don't do nothing. Like, my feelings are still into this one person, and it's like, yo, it's not, how they... Like, it could become a toxic situation. It's not toxic. I feel like toxic becomes to when you can't live, you can't breathe, you stalking this person, you're doing whatever. I don't do that. But it's just like that connection is still there. And it's like, I wish I can cut it off. I wish I can just, if there was if it was an invisible string or something, I could just cut and be like, okay, you're done. So I'm like,
while you were saying that, I was like, umbilical cord.
Yes, they call it. Some people they be like, oh, that's a soul tie. Yeah, it's soul tie. And then they have this thing I've been researching called twin flame, because when you come in contact with your twin flame, it happens that way too. It's like this immediate connection that you both have, like you've always known each other for your whole life, and then you suddenly you come in contact with this person. It's like, oh my God, where you been? And then the other person, one of them runs. One of them is a runner because they're like, oh snap, this is whoa, this ain't supposed to happen right now. Let me go. But then when you come back together, at some point, it's like, whew, nothing ever changed. So it's like, I wish I had the scissors to cut that shit. Cut it.
Cut it
Cut
out.
it out. Like, ugh.
Come on, Full House. Yeah. That's a... Woo. Go on and create your I don't like... You hear me? I don't like list.
I need to get rid of these feelings. That's what I need to get rid of.
Detox your brain.
Yeah, I tried that. Something ain't working. I'm telling you.
Cut them off, Teddy P.
Shoot, I wish I was in somebody and they had it like, take this drink. You'll forget. Okay, thanks.
You want the red pill or the blue pill? Which one?
Like
you want?
what men want? Get that drink, the Erica. You'll forget everything. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh man, it was cool, that movie. Oh man, that was a good one. But yeah,
that situation, yeah. But I would just say keep. If you ever presented with that situation, just keep going until you figure out which one is which.
Take a chance.
Take a chance, honey. Take a chance.
You never know. You never know. But yeah, that's episode 47, y'all. It's a love triangle.
It's a love triangle. Oh.
With your girls, Miss B and Keita. Holla at us. 415pod on Instagram, Gmail. You can find us on Stitcher, Spotify, TuneIn, Google Play, YouTube, iTunes. Everybody, go on there, listen. Shoot us a note. Shoot us an email. Go on, listen. We did. Did you?
You stupid.
Peace out. All right, y'all. Until next time.
Well, holla.
Holla.